What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some Phantasy Star Online and some Afro Thunder. We have John, we have Sonic in the lobby, and Marissa as well. So we got a full team ready to go. Hello to Sonic and John who are in the chats. Alright, I guess we'll get right into it here. I assume you're referring to Classy Cube by what you're saying in the chat there, Sonic. I think whatever first message you posted did not actually show up for some reason. Looking forward to searching for sailors though. Can we do? We can't do ultimate, right? Because I don't think Marissa is one level away from ultimate. Maybe we can transition over to that. But we'll do forest warm-up on very hard. Also, I picked up a new Dreamcast accessory recently. I got a wireless Logitech mouse. Is it a M170? I believe it is. I like the color scheme for this. It's gray and white. Goes well with the Dreamcast colors. Got that to use with my USB for Maple adapter, and it works quite well. I've been wanting to pick up a wireless mouse because my Dreamcast mouse, the regular one, the cord just barely reaches to my mouse pad. A little bit inconvenient. So the wireless one will be nice. I might try that out tomorrow, because tomorrow's the Quake 3 Arena Game Night UK. So I may stream that, try out my new mouse. Just tried it out briefly and it works really well, so I'm stoked. Sell this die grinder, don't need that. I guess I can use that. Anti-level 11. Might as well. There we go, upgrades. Don't think I need to buy anything. I got all I need. Alright, it is forest warm-up time. Let's get to it. Forest is the other way, Sonic. Such a peaceful day in the forest. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure we won't be attacked by vicious animals or anything like that. Just gonna have a nice walk through the forest, maybe a picnic perhaps. Oh, look at the napping wolves. Alright, fine, you gotta ruin everything, you gotta attack. I guess I can't blame them, they are savage wolves after all. The boomers have no excuse though. They're not savage boomers, they're just regular boomers. Well, I guess to be fair, it doesn't say peaceful boomers either. In case anyone is wondering, the connection method of the day is dial-up. I no longer have the broadband adapter connected, so I use whatever I have connected. It's all good. I like to reduce the wear on the I don't even know what you call I guess the expansion slot on the Dreamcast. Don't want to take things in and out of it too often. Very quiet in the stream chat today. Just John and Sonic. It's alright, you don't need to say anything. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the stream. No comments necessary. Hi, John. Hi. John's trying to get the conversation going. Where's Bob at? Probably at Taco Bell, John. Or Sonic. Hello, Yolola. Welcome. Just bought this game, never played it before, but I'd love to see why people still play it to this day. It is because it is awesome, and it's on the Dreamcast. All I gotta say is that it's on the Dreamcast. It's the only reason you need to play it. If it's on Dreamcast, it's automatically awesome. It's just the way it is. I hear a lot of people like to play PSO because of its simplicity compared to modern RPGs. It's not quite as overwhelming with, you know, millions of items and skills and all these skill trees and stuff they got now. I don't play a lot of modern RPGs. Pretty much just retro ones. I do find that they're getting a little overly complicated with a lot of modern RPGs. Just too much, man. I liked it better when there were just a few classes, and you got your tanks, your mages, your fighters. Simple stuff like that. Now they got a million classes and various variations of said classes. '25th birthday has got me buying a bunch of stuff for the Dreamcast. It's a good excuse. It's the Dreamcast birthday, since you can't buy... Well, I mean, I guess if you're buying Dreamcast games, you're technically buying stuff for the Dreamcast, so... It's like buying the Dreamcast birthday gifts. It's very reasonable. You can't not buy it a gift. That would be rude. Does this game have some sort of friends list? How does interacting with people work? Yeah, you can exchange guild cards in the game. So here's my card list. This is basically the friends list. You can send people messages, see where they are, stuff like that. And then you can also chat with chat bubbles in the game. And emotes as well. Like that. And what's cool about the emotes is they're automatically translated into other languages. It's very innovative for the time. I think the quick chat stuff is, yeah, like this stuff here is automatically translated as well. English to Japanese or whatever other language your game is in. If you use one of the quick chats, you'll easily be understood no matter what language your teammates are or speak. It's some cool stuff. Well, I've never actually played with anyone that did not speak English in PSO, so I'm sure it would be very handy if I did, though. Although I can't say I haven't, because I have played with players that haven't actually said anything, so it's certainly a possibility that they don't speak English. Are we clear yet, John? Oh, we are clear. Alright. I won't go back there then. I think John's like the scout of our team. He scouts the areas to make sure there are no enemies left. I never understood what happens to the plant after it dies. It looks like it's on fire or something. Bunch of flames coming from it, which is a bit weird. Nice. Dreamcast mic fascinates me. Voice chat over dial-up, man. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. It works in Alien Front Online and Planet Ring. It works best in Planet Ring. Planet Ring is really impressive voice quality. Well, the only complaint I have with the voice chat in that game is that the sound effects and music can sometimes be a bit too loud, and you can't adjust it, so when you're voice chatting, you just gotta make sure you speak up. But otherwise, it's really very clear. It's decent in Alien Front Online, but not quite as nice as Planet Ring. Plus, you only have a certain length of time to actually say something in Alien Front Online. I think it's like 6 seconds, I think? Voice clips that you can send. It would have also worked with Propeller Arena as well. Hope we get to actually play that online one day. Very curious how the voice chat would be in Propeller Arena, since Propeller Arena supports the broadband adapter. So theoretically, they could use higher quality voice samples. Although they might not actually do it because they have to support dial-up as well. So the voice quality may be the same as Alien Front Online. No, Alien Front Online is technically not real-time voice chat, even though it says on the box that it's real-time voice chat. I mean, it's close enough, I guess. I mean, you have to pre-record the 6 seconds of whatever you're saying, and then it sends it. So it's like a 6-second delay, I guess you could say. Planet Ring is real-time, though. As real as you can get. No, Planet Ring is as real as you can get. Yeah, I think they did the voice clip thing with Alien Front Online because it has up to 8 players, and real-time voice chat with 8 players all at the same time probably was not viable. So they had to limit it to the voice clips and not allow more than one person to talk at the same time. It was a technical limitation, I'm sure. With Planet Ring, it's not a problem because it's never more than 2 players talking to each other. Wester Caves. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm up for whatever. Put it to a vote. Only the broadband adapter came out closer to release. Yeah, I mean, if they had come out of the gate with the broadband adapter as an option and all games supported it, that would have been really cool. But unfortunately, it came out later, and only a few games actually support it. Are we going to caves? What are we doing? I think, didn't we do caves, well, not last week, because we only played TTF last week. Yeah, well, we'll do a quest. Hey, what's up, Luke? Rebuilt my PC into a new case. Only just finished full game, so it looks like I'm not needed. Maybe not needed, but wanted, Luke. If you could fit in the game, we'd want you. Only we can have 5 players. Gonna wait for PSO version 3 for that. Alright, I guess we'll do a classic Endless Nightmare quest. I guess we'll do caves. So I guess this is the year of PC upgrades, huh, Luke? I just upgraded my graphics card, CPU, and RAM. Did not change the case, though. Sticking with my current case. It's a fine case. And amazingly, the front USB ports on this case are not broken. I think every case I've ever had previously, I've broken the USB ports in the front. Most likely because I end up hitting the cables when I walk in front of it, and they end up breaking. I've somehow managed not to do that with this case, though, which is nice. I bought speakers, so I'm sticking with Dreamcast games being the most expensive thing I buy for a while. These speakers hooked up to your Dreamcast. Dreamcast with extra bass. I'll be moving my PC setup into a new area of the house, so I've changed to a media compact case to sit on a shelf, which fits perfect. Ah, mini PC, huh? Yeah, I definitely could not fit the components of my computer in a small case. I have a medium size case. I find it kind of funny. I have a lot of components in my case that have LEDs on them. The motherboard, I believe the GPU now, which my previous one didn't. They're all glowing inside the case, but my case does not have a window on it, so you would never know. I don't really care for the window on the case thing. I think my first gaming PC I ever built had a window on the side. I don't think I've had one since, though. I don't need all those glowing lights. I'm good with that. Bowers and Wilkins for the Dreamcast. It's living the life of luxury. I don't think I've ever heard of that brand before. It sounds expensive. Compact ATX case. Gotcha. It's not quite mini, just compact. RGB is overrated. Haven't had a window for a while as well. Yeah, I got plenty of LEDs on devices in the room as it is. Don't need any more. I have everything hooked up to my, or everything that has an LED on it is hooked up to one of those old school power stations with the switches for all the devices. So I can just hit one switch and turn off all the lights, which is nice. Yeah, I'd say the highest end speakers I have are Sony speakers. I have some bookshelf speakers for my stereo system, which are mounted on the wall. They're quite nice. Actually, I have 2 sets of Sony speakers for my my 2 record players. My PC, I have a pair of Logitech Z4s that I've had for a very long time, probably 2 decades now. Hey, they still work. They're nice speakers. I think the volume on the speakers is lowered over time though. I have to put them up to max now. I think eventually they'll probably have to be replaced. Eventually. Probably get another decade or so out of them. Hoping that now I have the speakers I want, because I can never buy another pair ever. Well, here's hoping for you. I think that's one technology that really hasn't changed all that much over the years. I mean, if you have a really good pair of speakers from like the 90s, they're probably still really good speakers. Alright, cave 2. Joy of having passive speakers so that you can hook them up to anything with a DAC and amp. You don't have to worry about people stop using Bluetooth or HDMI. Yeah, funny thing, I have my one set of Sony speakers are hooked up to a stereo receiver from the 70s. And I have my my TV hooked up through the stereo receiver. It's a fairly recent 4K TV hooked up to a stereo receiver from the 1970s. It's pretty awesome. Absolutely. Old tech is the best tech. For most things, anyway. Is this just a dead end? It might be on this quest. I didn't go the wrong way, Sonic. I'm not even leading the pack here. I'm just following people. Oh, we hit the final battle already? I forgot how short this quest is. I think I say that every time, too. Actually, no, it's the Ruins one, I think, is the shortest of the Endless Nightmare quests. I guess we just kind of blazed through it. People seem to think old tech is outdated because of its age. What changes is our use cases. You can still use 90s hardware to send emails and write Word documents. Very true. You can use my Dreamcast to send an email. I can't write a Word document on Dreamcast, though. I think someone needs to fix that. Someone needs to make a word processor for Dreamcast. Indie devs, get on that. Stop all your work on GTA 3. We don't need that on Dreamcast. We need Word. Or at least Notepad. Although someone did port a version of Linux to the Dreamcast. I've never actually used it. That might have a word processor in it. I don't know. Never tried it. I'd like to see a more modern Linux distribution ported to Dreamcast. That would be cool to see. I'm sure there's a lightweight one that could be made to work. Job complete. Yeah, Dreamcast is SH4. 5,000 away from level 80. So close. Wait. Am I wearing armor? Yeah, okay. Why do I have extra armor? Okay, I guess I don't need that. Or I just had an extra shield on extra armor. So I have a Zond level 13. A lot of extra stuff that I didn't realize I had. I'm gonna do a thorough search of my inventory every once in a while. Alright. Can't do ultimate yet, unfortunately. Marissa's very close. Maybe we can do... Actually, we could do TTF now. That should definitely get Marissa up to level 80. Do it a bit early and then maybe do a ultimate forest to celebrate the level 80 achievement. Approach the counter, Sonic. Don't be afraid, it doesn't bite. Or maybe it does, I don't know. It's never bitten me, anyway. Yeah, you don't want to go too fast, Sonic. I just got here and the door's already open. Not doing a speed run anyway. We're gonna get all that XP. Marissa needs all the XP. Hello, Noise Demon, welcome. Nice levels you got there. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you for the sub, Andrew Clark. Level 1 clear. Hey, Marissa made it up to level 80, nice. We'll still finish though, we'll make sure she has plenty of XP. In case she loses some of it. You never know, sometimes you drop XP in the middle of a battle. Drop down a level. Don't want that to happen. Guy's just gonna leave us over here with the lilies? How rude. Thank you, Marissa. Time to go on a raft ride. I always like the raft ride, it's fun. I mean, there's this pesky worm bothering us the whole time, but that's alright. Get rid of him and we'll just have a nice peaceful raft ride. You've heard of whitewater rafting. This is green water rafting. Hey Agile, welcome to the stream. This looks intense. Good luck. It's fine. It's not that intense. It's more intense if you're not extremely over-leveled for this boss. He doesn't even get to use some of his attacks. Feel bad for him, really. Doesn't get to show us all his power. There is a level cap, yes, it's level 200. Level 100 on version 1, level 200 on version 2. That is a ton of gameplay, yes. I don't know of any legit players that are at level 200. Once you get over level 100, it just takes forever to level up. It gets progressively harder and harder. It takes forever. I'd say more than a couple hundred hours. I think I may have a couple hundred hours on one of my characters. And the highest level I have... What is Teal'c now? I don't even know. It's like 140 or somewhere around there. I've had that character for years. Well, granted, I only play PSO once a week. There are definitely players that play a lot more than I do. Had a Dream Pie for a while, but haven't jumped into PSO fully, but I'm probably due now. Did try it out, feels very comfy logging in and hanging out in the lobby. Wish I had played back in the day. So it's a cozy game. This is the new terminology. I don't even know what is a cozy game? I guess it's fairly self-explanatory, I don't know. PSO is a cozy game. Maybe a bit odd to say, but I'd say PSO is probably the most modern feeling online Dreamcast game. Just because the feature set is very similar to what you'd have in most online games these days. It has a lobby where you can interact with players and create games. It has messaging, it has friends lists. All the things you would pretty much expect to have in an online game these days. Very impressive for the time. Oh, and of course, DLC. You have to have DLC. These days, if you don't have DLC, it's just not a game. Of course, PSO DLC was free. Yeah, so it had DLC. I know Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 did. Yes. Yeah, you can go, when you first log in, when you go online, there's an option to download quests from the server. And of course, you can go to the quest counter and just play the quests outright. When you download them, you can play them offline. Let's get to the next area. Where are you, Sonic? Do you need a telepipe? At the boss. What, the boss we just played? I put down a telepipe, so should be able to... TTF does let you telepipe back, right? Keeps exploding. Oh, the boss is not dead yet? That's weird. Well, in that case, I think you might have to just spectate on the live stream, I suppose. You can cheer us on, Sonic. One second to go back and make some new retro titles that are released on modern consoles, but also have a Dreamcast port. And one second, if Atari can do stuff like that now, so can Sega. Sure, why not? I'm all for it. It'd be cool if a Dreamcast developer that had a game in development back in the day and the game ended up being canceled. It'd be cool if they would come back and release it as an indie game for Dreamcast, finish it. Almost had that happen. I was, what was that game? I can't think of the name of it now. But yeah, I was talking to a developer of a Dreamcast game that got canceled. And he was all for it. He was gonna finish it up and release it as an indie game. Unfortunately, lost contact with him, so don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Bit of a shame. But maybe one day. Yeah, Star Fox 2. Yeah, that was released on the Wii Virtual Console, right? I believe that was the first time it was released. Oh, the SNES Classic, yeah, that's right. There was another Super Nintendo game. I forget the name of it. It was canceled back in the day, but I think it was finished, but never released. And they ended up releasing it. I think it was, I don't know, not that long ago. Made it a full release, cartridge and all. It's quite cool. It's definitely not that unusual for games to have been completed fully in terms of development, but never actually released. Had some on the Dreamcast, like Propeller Arena, for example. There are always other possible reasons other than not finishing the game that they never release it. Like in the case of Propeller Arena, it was not released because of 9/11. Then sometimes the publisher backs out as well. They just don't want to release it. Sometimes the game is completely finished and they don't release it because they don't think it's going to sell enough. It's not worth them actually printing copies of the game and manuals and cases. I just don't think it's financially viable. There was a game like that for Dreamcast. I forget what specific game it was. They just didn't release it because they didn't think it would sell enough copies, because it was towards the end of the Dreamcast life. So yeah, it announced they were discontinuing it, so they decided, okay, no, we're not gonna do it. Game was finished though. I'm sure we do, Sonic. I'm sure we do. I have faith. I streamed a full playthrough of Rent a Hero Agile. You can go back and watch it if you'd like. Yeah, it's interesting that Rez was never released in the US. I'm sure there was a reason for it. I'm sure they intended to release it here. I'd be surprised otherwise. I still need to play the VR version of Rez. I really want to play it on Dreamcast first, though, because I've never played the original Dreamcast version. But I kind of want to play that first, because I do own the VR version on PlayStation VR 2. People say it's really, really cool. Nice. You are a whiner, Sonic. Always whining, all the time. Hey, level 91, sweet. Yes, Sonic's spirit is stuck on the last boss battle. He has unfinished business. He can't leave this mortal realm. All right, let's head on over to Ultimate. Are you able to quit, Sonic? Can you just press start and quit? I assume you can. I think that's the only thing you can do. And reconnect. This lobby music is a big part of that cozy feeling. There's a new player, Noise Demon. So hopefully Sonic will join us at some point. We're gonna start and end with the forest today. Okay, technically this will be the third time we played forest today. Ultimate Forest is a whole different beast though. See if Marissa can even hit anything. It's always a problem when you're playing Ultimate for the first time. You never know if your current gun is gonna actually do any damage. Or even hit the enemy. You don't need to do any damage to get XP. But you do need to be able to hit the enemy. Sonic is on his way. There he is. I'm glad you safely made it out of limbo, Sonic. Now, I know I say this a lot, but man, Ultimate Forest is gorgeous. The rays coming through the trees. Sunset. It's just so nice. Actually, I'm not even doing any damage. Can I do damage with my other weapon? Try the ice ray gun. No. Still 0, but that's fine. 0 is enough to get XP. John can do all the work. Ow! It hurts. Do damage with that? Yeah, a little bit of damage with that. Actually change, I think, to a fire attack. Got a Foe level 14. I think that'll do some damage. $55. It's not amazing, but it's better than 0. I think Marissa's doing a bit of damage. That's good. Non-zero damage. a fluid in here. Should have the reverser. I should keep that there. Nah, never mind. I'm much more likely to die than anyone else. Well, except maybe Marissa. Let's see. That fluid there. Hey, Sonic has finally joined us. Nice. Protect me, Sonic. Sonic can be my bodyguard and Sean can be Marissa's. Outside of Sega Gaga, are there any other big holy grail Sega Dreamcast games that never brought to the US? Shenmue 2. Well, at least that we can play in English. Play the European version, but it's good enough. Probably just me, but I'd say Coldcept 2 as well. I love Coldcept. Never brought that to US or Europe, just in Japanese, but it is playable if you're dedicated. If you don't know what Coldcept is, it's basically like a combination of Magic the Gathering and Monopoly. Wait, why am I doing 0 damage now? The PAL version with a weird English dub added. I think it's from the Xbox version. I don't know. I think it might be from... I think someone a while ago made one with a English dub from the Japanese US Shenmue, I think. I'm not sure though. I think that's what US Shenmue is. Like the, it has Japanese subtitles but English voices, I think. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure why they'd actually want that in Japan, but... Although the voice acting should be the same in every version, so I don't know why yours would have weird English dub. It should be the same voice actors. Unless someone made a custom version and they just did all the voices themselves. That'd be interesting. Today I learned there was an official Magic the Gathering game for Dreamcast only in Japan. Thanks to you mentioning the other game. Yes. Yeah, there was. It was actually supposed to be released in the US. But it was not. A bit weird too, because I would assume Magic the Gathering is probably more popular in the US than Japan. But then again, I don't really know. Maybe it is really popular over there and I just have no idea. But Magic is pretty sure it's something that was started in the US, I think. But don't go by me, I don't know anything. I just like to assume things. So I was right. Thank you for confirming that, Agile. I'm not just spouting false facts. I think the PAL version of Shenmue 2 is only English subtitles. Oh yeah, that's right too. I forgot about that. Yeah, because the Xbox version is the only one with English voices. It's been a while since I played it, so completely forgot about that. The dub isn't great, but I'm happy to have it. It sounds comical sometimes. I don't mind. Yeah, I believe the Xbox version did use the same voice actors as the first Shenmue on Dreamcast. I believe. Hey, Marissa's up to level 81. Nice. I guess I could actually do some damage here. I ran out of TP, so I was going back to doing 0. Dude, I beat Shenmue for the first time in December, loved it. Hard to explain to people why I like it. Yeah, I always say Shenmue is less of a game and more of an experience, at least for me anyway. Very immersive experience. It's just so cool to explore, talk to the different people in the town. You really get immersed in the whole thing. It's very cool. And of course, it has a great storyline by Yu Suzuki. It's also a very cozy game. Just chill, explore the town, play some arcade games. I mean, if you want, you can just play Shenmue as a life simulator like The Sims. You don't even have to follow the storyline, just live your everyday life in the game. When I first played it, I described it as Animal Crossing with Virtua Fighters stapled to it. Might be the first time I've heard that description. The Virtua Fighter thing makes sense. It did start out as Virtua Fighter RPG on the Saturn. That's what it was going to be originally. It's Virtua Fighter with a storyline. I don't think we're quite all clear yet, John. Yep. Keep aiming the wrong direction. Hello, Alex. What version of Phantasy Star Online is this trying to connect with version 2? This is version 2. Yes, that is correct. You need either a patched version of the game or you need a patched disc in order to connect with version 2. Unless you have the PAL version. PAL version doesn't need to be patched. The US version and I believe the Japanese version as well both need to be patched. Because in Europe they didn't have the Hunter's license, which was like the monthly subscription you had to pay to play. So that doesn't need to be bypassed with the PAL version. Alright, it is Ice Dragon time. See if Marissa and I can actually stay alive the whole time. It'll be a challenge. trying not to get frozen or stepped on. Oh, jeez. Well, so much for that. Basically a one-hit kill. A one-hit death, I guess I should say. I think the fire will do damage, yeah. Fire against the ice dragon. Makes sense. And I got stepped on again. Nope, nope, you're not gonna step on me again. You can blow ice on me though. Jeez, man. Oh, Marissa's down. Neither one of us managed to stay alive. And again. Thank you, John. I'll try and stay alive for more than a few seconds. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot his feet with my, I guess his wings with my fire. Oh. He let out a cry. He must be on stage 2. I didn't realize how far you could shoot the flames. That's impressive. Man, I thought he'd already gone around once. It's alright, I survived. Okay, I'm alright. I'm alright. Hey, we did it. Only died about 5 times, that's not bad. It's all good. Good job, guys. Wait, who leveled up? Congratulations, whoever it was. Oh, it was John. 125. Nice. Now another year or so and you'll get to 126. All right. And with that is gonna just about do it for today's live stream, guys. Awesome times on VSO as usual. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna stream the Game Night UK game tomorrow, which is Quake 3 Arena. Try out my new wireless Logitech mouse with that, see how that goes. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for playing, thanks for hanging out, thanks for chatting, and until next time, keep on dreaming.